from.
Precisely. Okay. So, it's been a little while.
I dare say.
In case you forgot, most recently you had actually entered the World Wound proper, accompanied by, frozen eyeballs raining from the sky, crunching them underfoot. Someone had the idea of, I think, trying to take one and was quickly shot down.
Yeah, that was
That
the
was
cat.
me.
Yeah, and I think I slapped it out of her hand.
As is right and proper.
I'm running on Flower's shoulder during the eyeball rain. I'm not touching that with my feet.
Probably a good call. You did quell some murmuring of discontent in your army, and hopefully pushed someone who had become an ex-paladin to become an actual paladin once more.
Yeah, we literally just shoved him.
Mm-hmm.
Poor fun little
Like a
bitch.
seesaw. Up, down, up, down. I gotta say, he's got a lot of bonuses from being an ex-paladin to a paladin to a anti-paladin and back and forth. He's backing up those bonuses.
No anti-paladin yet.
I don't give it time.
No, he was spending time as a shitty fighter.
Uh-huh.
The metronome doth swing eventually.
And you had come across an old way station chapel that you thought it would be in your best interest to investigate as you went by.
Exterminatus.
All of demons.
You are not currently aware of what the chapel is to, which deity it may be consecrated to, or was, the case may be. But you were heading in to investigate it last we saw. Were you bringing anyone else with you?
I assume my party.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much point in taking.
We're gonna fit the entire army of paladins in here.
Yes, just one at a
Well,
time.
he's talking about the important NPCs. Well, the thing is, oh god, I forgot her name. The other commander?
Irabeth.
Irabeth. I want her to stay with the army when I'm gone, so she can't come.
That's fair.
She's in charge.
Sure.
Honestly, leaving the others there is just.
I think the others were scouting, acting as guards.
Yes.
So that's pretty much everyone.
All right.
Do those most others include Wendawag?
Yes, Wendawag is one of your scouts.
Okay.
The one person you could conceivably bring with you is Social, but he is also tending to some of the soldiers who are still minorly wounded from your last engagement.
And I just don't trust him. He's a sociopath.
Isn't he also tending to Sad Paladin Man?
Yes, he is.
So he's busy.
He's also in the guard rotation for your prisoner.
Yeah, let's just take ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Ourselves is
Alrighty.
usually overkill for most things anyway.
Carriage held but just ourselves and immortality.
Put your big fucking brain away. Swear to God.
Uh-oh.
One moment.
I think our monk's starting to side into Bard.
Sir Barrington?
Hey guys. I was just told that Kusamandra's streaming.
Good.
Good.
How utterly surprising.
He's not usually the type to do that.
Just making sure everything's working as it should. Borf.
Boy.
Alrighty.
Alrighty then.
So climbing the cliff gives us the next experience to go to level 7?
Not really after level 7.
I want it too because my wolf suddenly grows in size somehow.
It is vitamins.
So I don't recall. Did I have you make the climb checks necessary to...
No.
Nope.
Right.
We did nothing. We stated that we were going and then we stopped.
Because we didn't want to leave it halfway done.
That is fair.
Halfway up the cliff.
So, winding up the cliff face to the chapel is a narrow flight of stairs. You will have to make 2 successful climb checks to navigate them safely as they go up a height of first 30 feet and then 60 feet.
How about we just use rope and grappling hooks?
Someone has to go up first, unless you want to try and make the grappling hook throw.
So the cat has a
bottom.
climb speed.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Alright, sure.
Go,
We
Kitty,
also
go.
have a ring of climbing that we can pass around. Because it's
Yeah,
not one of
I'm
those rings that
currently-
needs
I'm
24
currently
hours.
wearing it, I believe.
Yeah, just pass it to the cat. Cat goes straight up. We good.
Cat has a climb speed. She can't fail.
Oh, well, then she can just
Well,
give it to someone.
She can, if the DC is high enough. I think a climb speed only entitles you to a certain DC of climbing, but
In this case, it's not a big deal.
If they expect us to climb it, she can do it.
With taking your time using a rope and the cat being able to climb up to secure the rope, you'll be fine.
Oh, we're fine
Yay.
then.
Does that give me enough XP?
No.
God damn.
Oh my god.
Yes, it does. You level up on the spot, but can only take used rope. Done.
But then as you level, your hands like spread out in surprise and you fall to your death. Reroll.
No. Actually, it turns out that the XP that was gonna go to me goes to the rope instead.
Dude, I would love to have like a level 1 rope with a class. That'd be fantastic.
But in any case,
So are we just throwing out the checks because we have rope?
Yeah, you'll be able to do it with the rope. There's no actual rule that needs to be done for this. It's a very low
Yay.
DC for this climb check. It's just making sure that you are able to climb in a general sense.
Did you pay your climb tax? Nope, we circumvented it like good adventurers.
Exactly. So,
Good adventurers go around.
So, the gates to this small courtyard lie smashed and broken with tall grass growing amid the rubble. 2 main buildings stand side by side to the east, separated by a single alleyway. The smaller structure, which, from your perspective, is this north one, appears to be a stable, while the other is much larger, with several doors and stained glass windows, apparently the main chapel, judging by the pious statues along its rooftop. If you'd like to identify those pious statues, roll me religion. And of course, anyone who would like to roll perception can go ahead.
1 sec. Pulling up the skill window.
I have rolled.
Also, is anything magic?
Yeah, her eyes just kind of see it, don't they?
What do my elf eyes see? That might be the best thing about taking that, is I can just use that excuse now to say that.
Yeah, it
In
is
your
probably the best
immediate
part of it.
vicinity, you do not notice any magic.
My party is devoid of magic. We must be in the anti-magic shell.
Oh no, trust me, Flower has magic.
Flower casts prestidigitation.
Helena cast incorrect pronunciation.
Actually, my tongue just tripped.
Lord Tan,
Your tongue doesn't have legs.
It does now.
Lord Tan,
Yo,
you are no dwarf, but given that the statues are of dwarves, and of a general kind of religious iconography you were familiar with, this was a chapel to Torak.
The fuck is it doing on the surface?
I mean, that's where the
live
demons
on the
were,
surface too.
and that's where the demons were.
Lies from both of you?
I really want to just imagine that the perception roll result was, you are no dwarf. Period. And it's just like by itself.
I'm not a dwarf! What do I have
Guys,
to
I've-
discover?
I have made an unsettling discovery.
Tazrak, Ermengarde,
Yeah, yes.
you both notice independently there are well-gnawed human bones among the debris.
Oh, fun.
Lovely.
So we have something that eats people here.
In fairness...
Isn't that par for the course in these lands?
Yes, but in complete fairness, scavengers that are completely mundane will eat a corpse if hungry enough. So
Is there
this
any
isn't
way-
necessarily evidence of nastier beasts, but we should still be aware.
Could I please
Is there
get a
any way to
perception?
tell how old the bones are?
Sure.
I'm not looking for a date. It's just
No, we're gonna
Like-
carbon date these things.
like for
1
instance,
week-
have they been bleached by the sun?
If you
Because that
want,
takes a while.
make a heal check.
I'll help. I will assist. There you go, I assisted. A lot.
And anyone who has not made a perception check, please do so.
Just flour make one?
No.
Alright then.
You already
don't
know
want-
she's not a dwarf.
You don't want me to roll at +0.
Yeah, we do. Fuck it. Roll a 1,
I mean,
discover
it's not
you
like
are.
you're gonna roll a 1 and unsee something.
Oh no, he could totally do it. Rolls for 1. He's like, oh, I don't know. I thought I saw something. I guess I
Um,
didn't. He's just looking at a demon.
These bones are fairly old. They're not so old
Okay.
that they would match to when this chapel must have been attacked the first time, but it's definitely been a little while since this happened.
So whatever ate those people might still be here. Might not. We should just be careful.
It might have just been a lunch someone brought.
I mean, it's still a problem.
In the meantime, you have free reign. Where would you like to go?
What's the condition of the 2 buildings?
Very good question.
I mean, you said the gates smashed, but how are the buildings?
Crumbly.
Crumbling, ceilings are smashed in, windows are broken, some walls are on the verge of collapse or have collapsed.
Okay, so not safe.
What is this over here? Is that just a fence and like a backyard or something?
Yeah, that's a courtyard.
Oh, courtyard.
Oh.
Okay.
I vote that the. Okay, no, I guess we'll just not send the expendable one first. That's fine.
Or the
Lord-
one who can sneak and scout, like a ranger.
Orton is suddenly the expendable one.
Yes.
Lorton strides forward, slowly, but not with fear.
I think we should inspect the stables before we check the chapel personally.
Lufum is
smaller
going to
and
point
easier
to
to clear.
Ninor. No, so look at Ninor and point to Honora and just say guard.
Or
Dwarf.
raises an eyebrow.
Lufun's going this way. See ya.
Okay, I think the elf is.
She's
Ermengarde-
scouting. It's her job.
Yeah, we know. Ermengarde, Lorten, could you help me with this door over here? We might as well clear this closest thing.
Hmm.
I could, look, yeah. No. And Lorten can take the. There we go. Can we get it? One.
I want to try
As
and
you
listen.
move to the door,
Okay.
Alright.
suddenly swooping down from above are what you thought were statues.
They're actually dragons.
This motherfucker
Ancient
gonna
red
throw
worms.
gargoyles at us. I'm gonna be peeved. Oh shit, he is. I'm peeved.
Ancient red dragons.
Motherfucker threw gargoyles at us.
None of you made the perception check,
I'm well aware of that, asshole.
and then
See,
you split up.
At least they're not big bad Beetleborgs.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
If you hadn't
So
split up,
the
they
DC
would have
was
waited
higher
longer.
than 20?
The DC was 37.
Okay.
They look like
They're
statues.
gargoyles.
Like that's the
gargoyles
thing.
Are good at not being realized they're gargoyles.
Yeah, when gargoyles get to make a stealth check in stony environments where they can pass a statue, they get to take 20 on their stealth.
Yeah,
Hmm.
they're kind of bullshit.
I don't think I can beat that even with a 20. Hold on.
I don't think any of us can.
Yeah, that's
Not yet.
gargoyles get the jump on you. That's just how this works.
So,
I'm close. I have a 15.
you're all going to get surprise attacked first.
Gargoyles, god damn it.
No.
Ah!
Go ahead and roll initiative, but you're getting surprise round.
Yeah, they get a surprise round.
Yes.
Press it down. Bunch of fumbles. Where's that button?
And I did look this up. Neynor's initiative does matter.
Leonor gets his own turn, or does it count
Yes.
as a
He gets his own turn.
Okay.
Sorry, she.
cheat? Sorry.
Well, so she's gonna be large size and thereby bigger than all of us, so that's gonna be fucking spooky.
Yeah, I'll be riding her into battle. It'll be fantastic.
Well, I already ride Flower into battle. This is just scaled up version, right?
Hey, it's better than Flower riding him into battle.
I wouldn't get very far.
I don't think the point is to go anywhere at that point.
So,
Yeah.
first up will be Gargoyle Numberless, who's
He
going to
is
lunge
the
at the
Gargoyle.
smallest of your number.
Asshole. I look like you. What are you doing, racist?
Actually, that's the opposite of
So
racism.
wolf.
No,
Hey,
No,
Numberless
wolf's medium.
Gargoyle.
I look like a small gargoyle. Leave me alone. I look like you.
So he's got
Traitor!
So he's got 2 claws to use, a bite, and a gore attack.
It's all that on this first round.
God, Al Gore.
I thought you could use a surprise round just to jump down at least.
That he
Surprise
did.
rounds, you only get a standard action.
Yes.
So you can't make a full attack?
I'm just pointing out
Oh.
what his natural weapons are
Yeah.
because you could clearly see them.
Yeah,
Oh,
I get a lot.
I'm
don't
lucky this didn't drop down on top of me then?
Well, even a surprise round, no matter what, they're not going to get to the full, but we are aware that standing still and playing smackety doodle, they'll probably win. Gore,
That
bite,
will hit.
claws. Yes, that maybe. Not sure.
But, luckily for you, he rolled minimum.
He slaps me like that. Oh, fuck.
What kind of knowledge does a gargoyle need for rolling anyway?
It's a
Dungeoneering.
monstrous humanoid, isn't it?
Yes.
No, I'm pretty sure it's dungeoneering.
I think that's Dungeoneering, yeah.
No, that is nature.
Oh, is it?
These are nature?
Yes. If you'd like to roll nature, go ahead.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Do I have that? I didn't think so. No.
Actually, the current
Pretty
piece.
sure that's her thing. She did the one.
Professional
Lots of
herbalist is
legends.
not going to help you in this circumstance.
What do you mean?
Sorry.
And you get nothing, Kaylee.
Profession herbalist, really?
That's like knowledge nature.
Yes. This is the fucking, and this is the moss that grows only underneath a gargoyle's armpit. Only place it grows.
Actually, that would have been funny if that's what you would have given her.
It is the only place it grows. It's called the stench. And guess why?
Honora.
It's good for nothing.
Oh no!
Honora has been clawed.
Ah,
Gargoyle
but that's
2
fine, Joel.
was not able to fly far enough to fully
Ah.
reach Eastwind.
Is it detached from the actual chapel or the stables?
Mixture of both.
Okay.
They
So
were
they are
in
just all over the
rooftops.
goddamn place, gotcha.
And now we move on to actual initiative. Flower.
Right, flower. Flower's gonna flower this person in the face. Get flowered.
Easy 5-foot step into a full attack.
Yes, but I don't want to block Lortan if Lortan feels he beats this.
Lortan can also 5-foot step
Nope.
into a full attack.
Don't you worry about me. Let flower do flower.
Alright, I can't move flower though, for reasons unknown to me.
For normal reasons.
Sorry,
We're
I
in
had
initiative.
locked player movement when I was moving the gargoyles in place.
I just had to give you guys a good image for our assailants.
Yeah.
Does flower even at this stage have a full attack? No, she does not. She does wonk really hard. We'll be using the Adamantine Morning Star today. Because why not? So, bonk time. Not using power attack, yada yada yada. No particular blessings to be aware of at this point. So this is just flower flapping someone upside the noodle. No, that didn't work.
I don't think that hits.
Nope.
That will
Well,
not
yeah,
hit.
It just doesn't do anything. Clunk.
I rolled a completely useless thing, possibly, but does this at least let me know what if shooting arrows at a stone statue is a bad idea?
They are not actually made of stone.
Okay.
They just incredibly look like it.
Mhm.
Is that Flower's turn?
Yeah, it's all flower can do. 5 step, plump, done.
The numberless gargoyle is
Gargoyle
going-
0, I tend to do.
Yeah, gargoyle 0, sure. Is going to 5-foot step and hit Tazrak.
Stop that! Cease and desist, I demand it.
By
But
the
they have
way,
all missed because of your high AC.
Suck on that, I'm short.
So small.
Yeah, exactly. I'm 2 foot, 3 foot nothing. Fuck off.
Tazrak.
Okay, asshole, let's play that game. What can I do to murderate this thing?
You probably want to back away.
Yeah, I will after. Sorry, I'm looking up an ability to make sure I got this right. So I don't have many chances to use this, and this is a good opportunity to, while I'm here. Oh, that's not very much damage at all. The thing is, I don't know if gargoyles are immune to certain things or not, so, because I don't know shit about gargoyles.
Yep.
Crud. What I got in here? Noodle burns. Yeah, I'm stuck, aren't I? Yeah, I guess that's my best option. It's not a great one.
Prismatic wall.
Yeah, I wish. 5 foot step back and kind of hope people like intercede on my behalf. I'll cast a spell. I will cast the spell. Boop.
Bless.
Enjoy your +1s.
How does that one work again? Is it everyone? Or
Everyone within a certain radius.
Yeah, not me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
everyone
just
in
you
50
lot.
feet, +1 morale bonus on attack and saves
So-
against fears.
Yeah, just
Okay.
you lot.
Okay, so Naynor and Helena do not get touched.
No, yeah, they're
Yep.
too far away and I can't get to them, so
Is that your turn?
that's it.
Luthwen, you have a friend.
I really wish Gravity Bow was a bonus action or something.
That's the reason
Swift to
people
cast.
take magic items so they can cast it for them.
Well,
yeah, just get a quickened.
yeah,
spell, right?
perfect.
No. Enchant your bow to be an intelligent item and have it spend its turn casting that spell.
Yeah.
That's a thing that
Mhm.
we did.
Regardless,
It was so dumb.
I'm going to back up and shoot it in the face. Right, I get 2 attacks now.
As well as your, multi-shot and all that.
Yeah, I need to make sure I'm doing this right. Oh god, and I've got mini shot. Oh god. Give me a second.
Oh, mini shot's easy. It's one more shot at -2 for everything.
No, Rat's rapid fire.
Oh, well, mini shot's one that's extra arrows or something then.
The first attack hits twice. So basically I roll 2 damage rolls if the first attack hits.
Neat.
So does that first attack hit?
23 is not bad.
That will hit.
I remember that, yeah. I was referencing it. God, that was dumb, but it was amazing.
Okay, so that's the second hit from mini shot.
Oh god damn it, your thing has the...
Huh?
Your longbow has the... Because it's editable. It has the square RG thing.
Yep, because
that
it's
matter?
editable, so she's not allowed to send GM-only messages.
Do you need
Just
Fine.
make
Do you need to edit it anymore?
No, you can undo it now.
Might want to do it on the loot and inventory.
I will. I'm gonna do it on both.
God.
But in any case, you have hit.
Okay, I have 2 more attacks.
Shooting.
There. Now I'm done.
That last one will not hit.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Didn't you say you have multi-shot? Or are you not using it?
I did. That's the second damage roll. I had to do it manually.
Oh, okay, to get just the damage, not the
Yeah,
attack
because it's
roll.
2 attacks.
Carry on, carry on.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. Clean 36 damage. Yay.
You have stuck 3 arrows into this gargoyle's chest, but it is still up and still going.
Rude.
And speaking of, it will 5-foot step and start swinging at you.
I don't want it to.
Well, too bad.
Yeah, could it not?
You should have used bigger arrows.
You say, could you not? He looks at you with like, what is it, like 4 arrows sticking out of his chest? Like, yeah, I'm gonna hurt you.
But in this case, he only lands 1 claw strike on you.
I'm fatally wounded.
Nanor.
Barf!
Protect me!
She was told to guard, which means kill the cast if the gargoyle doesn't.
Uh-huh.
What?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
how this works.
That is logical. And there's a train of thought I can follow quite easily.
Well, yeah, I'm actually the butcher, so when Naynor kills me, I'll pop up in her mind, and she'll have my powers.
And then Lucius will show up, and then you'll be
Well,
Lucius.
I'm pretty sure she won't flank unless I order her to.
Mm-hmm.
She is
So
good.
she is intelligent.
Is she?
Yeah, she has a 3.
Oh.
She's actually sentient.
Huh.
Just
But
dumb.
is she sapient?
I'm good girl. I'm doing the barf.
Be nice. She's smart for a wolf, Ian.
Yeah, doesn't make her smart, just makes her smart for a wolf.
She can understand language. That puts her ahead of most wolves.
I don't know.
Look at
it's-
most
it's
humans
fuck-
too.
Yeah, true. I won't
They're
argue
not
that
like
one.
understand words, understand language. There's a difference.
Is it gonna barf bark or what?
Sorry, I'm looking up one of her maneuvers. It's been a
Oh.
while.
You have maneuvers. I thought it was just bite and trip, but I guess not.
Also, suplex and flying elbow.
Yeah. Wrong characters.
Right. So yeah, she'll be overrunning it.
'Kay.
Does it try to move out of the way? If it does that, she doesn't have to make a check.
It will not try to get out of the way.
If it's 5 or more, knocked prone. If it succeeds, she doesn't provoke.
She does not succeed.
Let me double check that I have all the modifiers correct too.
BAB, strength, relevant bonuses. Yeah, that's it.
Strength mod +2 for having improved overrun. I'm assuming she does.
Maybe.
I just assume the combat maneuver button handles the strength part.
Yeah, it
Yes. It will not cover any other bonuses.
Yeah, so +2 is the only thing that would change on it.
No change.
Okay. So she takes an AOO, she still moves.
Hey, whoa. That'll hit. Slashed.
And now she'll bite him in the butt.
His rock butt is rock.
That will not get through his AC.
Yep.
Rock
This
butt
is
is
why
rock.
she needs to be large.
Now just fix those macros. I believe that's it for Nanor.
Yep.
Ermengarde.
Ermengarde. Save me.
I was actually thinking that the cat is in more trouble.
Lord Pan, save me. No. Do you want to?
I mean, that's probably true.
Probably. I've got flour, if nothing else. I should be
Yeah,
able to
you have
handle
Flower and Lord Tan. The cat only has Doggy.
Dog.
So
Gosh.
that. Cat dog.
I did want to flank, but I can't do that now.
Cat dog.
So my speed is 50. I can just run like that.
Sure. Are you gonna punch?
Well, don't you get double movement when you charge anyway, so... Or you're not...
I'm not charging
No, you're just fast.
because you can't grapple after a charge.
Can't you?
No. She's
Not
not,
without
though.
not without some special stuff. But yeah, I'm just going to try to grapple now.
Grappling and
Sweet.
charging is basically needing pounce.
Or equivalent, yeah.
I thought Pounce was the full attack.
I think
right?
I win.
Grappling while charging was just...
Yeah, you've grappled.
double attack.
Yeah, okay. That's it for now. Cause oh wait, do I have greater? I do have greater grapple, don't I? Oh, but I can't do it right now. Just next time.
How big are
So,
these
yeah.
things anyway?
What's
they're,
up?
They're medium-sized.
Yeah, you can tell by the token.
Yes, thank you very much. I meant more like, are they 5 feet tall?
They're average person size because they're meant to look like statues of people.
Okay, so, well, no, they're not, but 5 foot.
You know what I mean, though.
Okay.
They're meant to blend
5
in.
to 6 feet.
Yeah, I was just making sure they weren't especially burly specimens, let's call it.
Onto the gargoyle that has been grappled. In this circumstance, it is not going to try and get out of the grapple. It's just going to be clawing and biting and all this sorts of things at Ermengarde.
Mm-hmm.
Pain train incoming.
It's at minus. Actually, I think the
Well, that only applies to my attack outside the grapple, right?
I'm double checking.
It has been a while, but I think if you just attack each other while in a grapple together, it's normal.
No, you still take a -2 to all attack and combat maneuver checks, except those made to grapple or escape.
Alright, just minus
Okay.
2 all around then. Do you take a penalty for being in a grapple then, if he's attacking you?
I don't, because I have class features that say no.
Ah, okay, that's why. Good.
That's still going to lead to 3 of the things hitting you and 1 critting.
Ow.
Hmm.
Bad healing. Way over here. God damn it. Only if you were undead.
For a grand total of...
That could have been a lot worse.
hate to ask, but can I get Ninor's bite editable? We're missing a modifier.
I literally just changed it. Honora.
Okay. Let's see. Would it be too much to ask to say that Honora cast mage armor on herself before we came out here, because it would be the obvious thing to do, even though I, as the player, forgot to do it? I'm not saying...
At this point, yes, it would be.
Okay. But I guess at the current moment, I don't need to cast it since Gargoyle 1 is grapplified.
The technical terminology there.
Yep. So I might as well just go to town on it with my claws.
Sure.
Okay. Da da da. Okay, so +2 to hit from flanking and does not hit.
That will not hit. That one will.
Yay!
Hooray, you have slashed at it.
And hissed in its face.
I'm sure that it cares. Lorton.
Stop. Smack a bitch.
Lorton points at this nearest gargoyle, mutters something in languages that basically only Tazarak knows, but he's probably a little busy against that wall.
Not the face!
And somewhere in those muttered Terran curses that he utters, use the necessary words for Chain of Perdition. Initially targeting this gargoyle beside him.
Yeah. It has like a dozen things you're gonna need to.
Chain of Perdition, a heavy iron chain made of illusion, appears beside it and attempts a trip maneuver on it.
I'm going for the trip. Yeah, I can attack, grapple, trip, disarm. It does a lot of stuff.
Alright.
I'm seeing if I can find an appropriate token for the chain, because it sticks around for round per level.
This is a fact.
I'll double check if I have anything as well.
I mean, I've got a lot of chains.
Got it.
Chain do you want?
Okay.
That'll do.
Yeah, that'll work.
Oops. Sorry. Just trying to get it away. We're good.
Alright, it makes a combat maneuver at charisma and level, so +9.
Cast level and place a CMB.
And my charisma instead of strength mod.
Hooray!
The power of his personality drives this thing, I guess. Not bad.
It does not suffer AOs or anything for making it.
Yeah, it just does, doesn't it?
That
Actually, isn't it made of...
will succeed, if barely.
Ah, it's on his ass.
Yes, it has tripped the gargoyle.
Nice.
Excellent. And as a move action on each turn, I can direct it to go somewhere else. However, it will keep on trying to do the same maneuver on its most recent target, even if I don't direct it.
Isn't it made of force?
In the meantime, I'm going to now use my 5... Oh, do I want to...
Your chain count for flanking?
I don't believe so.
It does not threaten.
Well, then you can establish flanking really anywhere that Flower could reasonably get to.
Well, it's tripped now, so I don't have to worry about AOs.
True. Turning.
And turn.
Flower.
Flower will flower this thing. Not a power attack. Wump. Okay, that'll be Rick. Adamantine +1 if you're wondering.
Yep, that's a bonk.
Yep, Adamantine +1. Thud.
Thud.
That's Flower.
The gargoyle will stand up as a move action, and thus provoke AOs.
Bonk. No.
That will not hit.
Oh shoot, I was gonna... never mind.
That will hit.
It's just two people with bonking sticks just whacking this poor bastard.
Do you only crit on a 20?
Hurry. Oh,
With a Morning Star, yes.
That is unfortunate.
Police brutality, police brutality, get on the ground. Oh my goodness.
Okie dokie. Then, because it cannot currently reach Tazrak without forfeiting its attack for the round, it will swing at Flower, because Flower is the one most directly in front of it.
Fair enough.
And it will claw Flower across the helmet face.
Across the flower.
Across the flower. Does that include the DR? Actually, wait, claw. A claw is slashing and bludgeoning, I think?
Uh-huh.
Okay, never mind, you're good.
Tazrak.
Does Flower only have 26 hit points?
Yes, Flower has very little in the way of hit points.
Gotcha.
Skeletons rely more on the fact their inherent DR is very annoying.
Gotcha.
And certain kinds of them can regen.
I could get the Regini version of Flower, but she'd lose out on feed, so I'm kind of waiting. She's more stable. Oh shoot, I heard the +1. Yeah, well. From Bless. Keep forgetting about that.
We were
Hmm.
trying to investigate the stable, but we got interrupted.
Yeah, we did. But I have something I can do. Because I have a bunch of these. I'm going to use my... Actually, wait, you got your ass kicked, didn't you? Can I reach you? Unlikely. At least not this turn. So here's what I'll do. I'll use my standard on Flower, and I'm going to use my Lich's Touch. Which is...
Dude.
Yes, it's very lewd. Yeah, I don't really need a macro for this because it's just okay. That was lame, but whatever. Okay, so Flower will heal for 2. You can go ahead and do that if you want, DM. And I'm just gonna go around. Have a nice day. That's as far as I can go with this one. Oh no, it's Mithril, so I can't go full 30. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, let's just touch is just a free D for now D6 of just negative healing for Flower, so why not?
Mm-hmm. Luthwen.
I'm gonna let you in my really rare strategy. 5-foot step, shoot it in the face.
I really want to see how this looks in reality. Of this guy.
It charges at her, she dodges a bunch, like jumps backwards and shoots.
I'm imagining this like slow motion backwards like dive shoot with like
Elf, so she can get away
doves.
with some, like a less shit.
Yeah, just doves flying everywhere.
Fire away.
From some flowers.
Hit him with your best shot. That's probably gonna hit.
And with that, it is dead. It collapsed over backwards.
Yeah,
So, full attacks are one of those things where if you finish it with the first attack, you can stop. So you can take your move action now.
Does it work that way when I have to declare
Yes.
a mini shot at the start?
The many shot thing might.
Hold on. Many shot or multi shot?
They are different things.
They are.
Many shot is when making a full attack action with a bow. So if you did fire the 2 arrows, then yeah, you're done.
Yeah, it's mini shot because I had fully intended on shooting it with as much bullshit as I could.
Okay,
Okay.
you're done.
Okay. Gargoyle number 2 is dead. Nanor.
Burf.
Wow, wow, etc.
Burf.
Fixing the macro again. But yeah, that's a crit. Tayo, just to confirm, when it's crit damage, it's just that damage and not it plus the base damage, yeah?
Correct. The crit damage includes the base damage.
A nice
Just the
solid,
intuitive way to have it.
nice solid chunk out of the gargoyle there.
High in minerals.
I don't think it tripped.
Nope. I mean, it's grappled anyway.
That doesn't change.
I know,
the
but I
outcome.
mean, it's... Ermengarde.
Okay, so roll to pin and then roll to damage. So, combat maneuver. Oh, I have to select the thing.
Oh!
Well. There's no penalty for failing though, so I'll just
But
now
you
I'll
have
roll
to
to pin it
maintain the
again.
grapple.
Yes, but I can do that with either of my actions. We went over
Okay.
this last time.
Alright.
I think it's pinned.
Yep, it's pinned.
Okay, that's it.
Gargoyle 1 is pinned and will try to get out of this pin. What's Ermengarde's CMD?
26.
It is not currently getting out of this pin.
Mm-hmm.
Honora.
Okay. Same thing as last time.
Disintegrate.
Actually,
If that actually is yes, I'll cast Disintegrate. How?
seriously.
You've been
though.
holding out on us.
But yeah, I forgot. I've got Arcane Strike.
You should probably be using that.
Yeah.
Nah.
So that gives me what? +1 on attack and stuff.
And it also makes it treated as magic.
Okay.
For every 5 caster levels you possess, it's another +1. So since we're level 6, it's actually +2 damage.
So it makes your strike magical.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, was that on attack or damage?
Damage. Damage only.
Okay. So there.
Arcane Strike just on all the time, or is it?
It's a swift action,
Ah, okay.
and it lasts for
Okay.
the rest of the round.
Okie doke.
You do not confirm.
Aw.
No. Because base AC is 10. Although,
No, wait, yeah, he
With-
does have massive penalties right now. Hold on.
Also, Helena, did you remember to put in the flanking bonus?
Yeah.
Okay.
pinned means no dex and -4 to AC.
Yeah, I'll double check really quick.
But gargoyles probably have high natural armor.
Right
Which isn't
now,
effective.
what
They
I-
do, but not high enough. That will actually hit.
Oh, sweet.
And confirm?
Well, yeah,
Alright.
it hits. We know it hits. It's a 20.
That will actually confirm with the penalties for being pinned.
Nice.
However, it doesn't seem like it actually takes as much damage as it should from that hit.
Because of
Magic.
bullshit.
It has DR of some kind.
Do they have VR versus magic?
Hold on one second. Roll me a perception, this one.
Now that you're not distracted.
This doesn't count as an urban environment, does it?
No.
I have to ask because there's buildings.
It's not.
So
I think it has to be more than 2 buildings.
Okay, you were able to see that. You can roll me a knowledge nature. Nope, you get nothing.
yeah, it's only a +4.
Well, I mean, you're rolling like shit, so.
Yeah, that too.
Lord
And
Todd.
range
wait,
penalty
wait,
is
wait.
probably pretty severe there at
Yes.
100 feet.
Oh, I'm sorry,
I
you
had-
had another attack.
Yep, 2
Go
clouds.
ahead.
So, remind me, does Arcane Strike only affect the first attack?
The entire
It's for the round.
Okay.
We should probably make her some separate macros for that eventually.
I will. That's a no.
Well, that's the widest swing you could make.
Okay,
Does sort of
Crit, and then that one.
Lord Todd.
I'm. Well, my chain is going to reattempt the trip.
Sure.
Oh, bro, that won't happen.
No.
Nope.
Why don't you add plus 26 to your rolls like I do?
Ah, I should have just asked if I could have switched targets with my full attack action
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
because the gargoyle's within within my normal range on a bow.
Yeah,
Ooh.
110 feet is just within range. Whoops.
Whoopsie.
And let's play whack-a-mole with its skull.
whack Goyle.
+2 for the flank and +1 for the bless.
That'll hit.
Decent chance.
That'll bludgeon it upside the head.
And I still don't have it reduce.
Yeah.
Next level.
Flower.
Because you have, what, a 3/4 BAB progression?
Yeah.
Flower.
Sorry, I was talking to somebody. Flower, flower.
Flower, flower.
Flower to flower things. Flower to flower you. Bonk. Nope. +1 adamantine, blah blah blah, bonk. And
Bonk, 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 bonk,
pretty much.
bonk.
That's all flowers really gonna, well,
Gargoyle 0 is dead.
no, in that case, might as well start moving.
Gargoyle 0 is dead. Tazrak.
Okay, let me see. I guess that'll work. You're not, it's pinned, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna help us. So you're not in immediate danger. So I'm gonna go check on our scout. I can see another corpse down there, so it looks like things are pretty well handled. Alright, well, it's pinned. So,
Poke it with a stick.
I don't have a stick. My strength
Kick it.
score is so pathetic that I would be in danger of, like, healing it.
Kick it.
Like I said, strength score pathetic. Couple, very small. Very small. I am going to touch it.
With a
My
stick.
fingers of doom fingers.
Okay.
Now let's see here. Doom finger. Who then? This is versus touch. And if it hits, it takes 5 points of negative energy damage from Lich Touch. So just nudge it.
Is negative energy magical?
Kinda.
If it's magic, DR has nothing to do with it.
Negative energy is just energy type.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's an energy type like fire would be, so you could be.
By the way, if they actually are supposed to take less damage from magic, my bow is magical.
well, even then, it wouldn't make
No,
sense.
no, it has to be magic damage.
I'm,
Huh.
Like
if
the
it's
fact that
DR
it,
if it's
Like
DR
from
mag-
spells.
Oh. Does Arcane
Oh.
Strike make it a magic weapon or make the whole thing magic damage?
And not how that works. Okay, so let's clarify. There's an SR called not SR. DR called DR Magic. DR Magic might be what these have. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Point is, DR Magic means if it's not a magical weapon or magical source of damage, the DR will come in. So this matters for things like, I don't know, if the Chain of Perdition could slap people. If it doesn't count, it would count as a magical attack, for lack of a better term. If it could slap people.
okay, Arcane Strike says your weapons are treated as magic for the purpose of overcoming DR. They are not
Yeah.
actually magic.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you get full damage on that. Need a clarification. And with that, actually, that will be enough damage to kill Gargoyle 1.
Hooray! I guess.
So I would have killed it if I didn't roll the natural one.
Probably.
Nanar will gnaw on it.
You have
Oh.
survived. Congratulations. Are you going to regather?
Barf.
I need to at least
Yeah,
heal-
Probably in our best interest.
Nope.
I
Yeah,
should
what do we got
probably
here?
take the opportunity to remember to use Mage Armor.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, probably.
That's hour per level, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most efficient. I'm just saying the most efficient way to heal your butt.
Before she turns the corner, actually, Lufwin will whistle. Barf.
But those are more wands feel more emergency than this particular trick I have. Just double checking. Yeah, let's. Just looking through my spells, see which one I can burn for this. So you're kind of low. Probably
I
not gonna do
have-
that today.
One potion of Cure Light Wounds on me.
No, let's save those because I can always. All right, so I'm gonna do this in the correct order because it matters. I'm gonna poke you. There, you've been poked. And then I'm gonna convert this one because I'm probably not gonna have time to do this today, so it don't matter. All right. There it is. What's my? Yeah, P5. You heal for 16.
I'll take care of it.
That don't have to be good, or do you want another?
It's good enough. It's good.
Okay. I have another spell I want to cast, but I want to check exactly what it does before I commit to it. So.
Yeah, 2d8 plus 5 would be excessive on for when I'm only missing 9 health.
Oh yeah, I know that. I'm not saying one of those. Where is it? Right, that spell. Spell might come in handy. So let me just. Sure, I understand how it works.
While you are
Yeah.
healing people, Luthwen has
Oh.
been scouting about.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this thing. Yeah, this is a combat thing, so I'll have to wait for it. Yeah, go ahead.
Luthwen now has a slight view into the stables.
Is it full of demons?
No, it's full of musty, decaying straw, and its easternmost wall has collapsed into a steep pile of broken beams and rocks. You can see in, but you cannot go through that way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if everyone is healthy enough to continue, I see no reason not to.
Inside the
still-
stables is a large mound of discarded weaponry.
That sounds like something we should pick up, or at least pick through.
Probably. Gonna use another Lich Touch on Flower just to top her off. That'll do.
It's too bad we don't have like walkie-talkies or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or magic.
What do you want me to do about it?
I don't think we have the message or sending spells in our party, do we?
Not yet.
Not yet. And even then, that's a bit of a excessive. Honestly, the cantrip. What was it called? Like
Message is a cantrip.
Yeah, message. That's it. I think I might have that one. not
No,
prepared,
because it's
but-
not a cleric spell.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then maybe the cat can do it sometime.
Are you going to
If she
open the
has it.
door?
I'm gonna wait for Luthwen to come back. Because I haven't seen what's inside there or whatever.
Mhm.
And I didn't really get a chance to check in with her after the fight.
It
I
is
saw
Luthwith's
her.
job to scout and then return to tell the party, yes.
I did see
And
her.
while,
Fine.
and while we're waiting for her, Lortan, with these gargoyles dispensed of, and now feeling a little more sour about how this day is going to go, is not going to wait. Luthwin will get back. In the meantime, he's going to kick this door open.
Sure.
And then it turns out to be a pull door.
No,
That's
the
not
door.
going to stop him.
The door is rotted and in poor maintain, and it's just gonna shatter the moment you put any kind of force on it.
But it was, in fact, a pull door.
Well, hearing that,
Oh,
Luthwin's
locked
going to
door.
go ahead and move forward.
You can see Luthwith through the rubble on the other side, though she can't get into the room.
No, she's just waving.
Lortan waves back.
Then Tazrak waves.
There appears to be
Flower
no
starts
cursed
thinking.
livestock in here.
Isn't that a surprise?
Genuinely, yes.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's a damn surprise. I was expecting.
Weapons are mimics.
That could be it.
Yeah, speaking
Flower,
of
could
the
you go
weapons,
poke those? Actually, before anything, where'd she go? She needs to look at them, see if they're magical.
She would have
I
known
see.
already.
She'll be back.
Also, doesn't you have anyone in there who can cast Detect Magic at will? Seriously?
I wonder.
Nah, there's no one like that. And then I quietly cast Detect Magic.
Well, it's not magical, but could be mundanely trapped. Flower, could you go?
No, he's talking to me. I roll perception on that door.
Yeah,
Sorry.
she just happened to press her push to talk at the exact time I was purposely not pressing the push to talk.
Dorks.
Yes, anyway, there are 2 magical weapons in the pile of weaponry.
Could you give us more detail than that, Tonera? Or
Well, first she needs to get closer to the thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then maybe.
Flower, go back them up.
Because she's
Helena?
like, what, 30 feet away from it? 40.
Oh, it's 60-foot column, but I don't know what
Either way, she needs to be inside, probably.
Probably. You coming? After Cat.
The pile of weapons is interspersed in this pile of rubble.
The rubble's a mimic.
Listen, the barn is the mimic.
The world is the mimic.
Pretty much.
Oh
Well,
my
there's one
God,
giant
okay,
mimic,
I'm
so we're all
moving you.
miniature mimics.
Look at the weapons.
No. The world is a vampire.
If you're going to examine the weapons, move up to the weapons.
On. We'll be out here, safety out of the blast zone.
So, most of these weapons are broken beyond repair, and are most likely the leftovers of, victims snatched up by those gargoyles. But there are some that remain serviceable, including a masterwork battle axe. If anyone wants to be marking this down, if you're going to take any of it.
I'm not there.
Mhm.
I literally can't take this.
A magical
I-
longsword.
Kind of magic.
If anyone wants to try and identify it,
Yeah, we'll handle that in a minute then. I'll keep going.
Okay, just stop for a second. Who is actually writing this down? So,
I'm writing it down.
thank you, Ed.
3 cold iron daggers.
I think I fucking had all these cold iron daggers we can find them.
And a magical cold iron long spear.
Magic sword, magic long spear. Odd.
And that's what we're going to use. We're not going to make a hat out of the daggers. We're going to make a throne. The Iron Throne.
We probably could. We found enough of them to do so.
No, the cold iron throne.
Well,
It
now it's
will
just
need a
uncomfortable
heater.
sounding. Actually, no, let's hit Lord 10 on it. It'll be fine.
Then we'll put the back of it. We'll put a shield in there. That good, Tayo?
Oh, heater. I get it. It's funny.
Yeah. If anyone would like to identify the weapons, please let me know.
Sure, why not? Which one is that?
Is there anything else interesting in the stable, by the way?
Not particularly.
Musty
Oh,
hay.
crap, Mona.
Yeah, it's spellcraft, Helena.
Is there a needle in the hay?
And I need to do another check for the other item, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You can identify both. They are both simply +1 weapons.
Okay.
So a
Into the
+1
pile they go.
longsword and a +1 cold iron long spear.
I mean, the long spear is neat, but I don't think any of us can use it.
Well, a lot of people can use it. Can they use it well? Probably not.
And you
Yeah,
can always
best
come
case
back to
scenario.
take what you're going to sell once you've explored the entire place.
Pretty much. I mean, best case scenario, I think Flower could use it, but only in like certain scenarios.
Or we could gift the long spear to one of the paladins.
Yeah, it's possible.
I see you're going to a door, Ermengarde.
Yeah, she
Mhm.
is.
Listening in.
Listening, okay.
Do I hear the disgruntled moans of office workers?
That's a very specific thing to hear.
It's the most terrifying thing she could think of.
What languages do you know, Ermengarde?
Common and common. Also common.
Okay. You hear conversing and occasionally chanting in some language you are unfamiliar with.
I will relay this to the group. That sounds bad.
Would anyone
Rotan
else,
agrees and
would anyone
stands ready.
else care to listen in?
You may as well.
Well, I understand a dozen languages, so I'll just duck underneath. Probably Ermengarde, because she's taller, and just listen myself. And just many language, you know.
I will need a perception from Lorton.
Roll a 1. Right?
Tazrak, what languages do you know?
Let's get comfy. Common, Elven, Abyssal, Terran, Draconic,
stop.
Catfolk. Okay.
They are speaking in Abyssal.
Oh,
That's
done.
good.
And listening closer,
Also, shut the hell up. Elvish is a fucking copy of Drake. Keep shut your face.
Elvin was here first.
No, Draconic was.
you hear them. It sounds like instructions in the doctrine of a religion, but not one you were familiar with. Well,
Cultists,
actually, Roman knowledge religion.
Cultist.
murder them.
Well, I might know it, actually.
You might. Hold on.
Well, it's people doing a religion, probably cultists. Let's murder them.
That is probably what's going to happen here, but give me a second.
Just
Let
some
me make
like
sure it's an
peaceful
evil one.
Torah worshippers.
Let me make sure it's an evil one, then the murdering, alright?
They are dictating the doctrines and rituals of the demon lord Cabriri,
Yep, time to murder.
the patron of Galarian's ghouls.
Oh, fucking fun. We got cannibals.
No disgruntled office workers.
Fair
Same
enough.
thing.
I like how we all just go for the instant low-hanging fruit. Okay, Honora, no, actually, you don't stand there all you want. I'm standing over here now.
I'm
Everyone
gonna cast Stone
going
Skin now.
Curse. Hold on. Here's the situation. Definitely cultists. There's a real strong chance of the undead being in there. I can probably handle the undead for the most part. It's the cultists you lot need to focus on. Before we jump in there, though, let's at least prep a little bit, huh?
So how many people do we have that can cast protection from evil?
Me, I'm working on it.
I can
I-
too.
I can cast Stone Skin.
Actually, no, this is different. This is
On
about
myself.
against evil. So me.
Oh, you have circle?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So let me just double check to make sure I know how this works.
I've got protection from energy and
Radius.
protection from this mace.
Yeah, I like this guy. Okay, yeah, it's basically a radius version of the protection from evil.
Yeah, it just splits the duration.
Yes, it's just from touched creature only, so one person who just emanates it. That's a long time though. Considering I like the flower being able to go close to people, I'm actually gonna put it on flower of all people.
Hmm.
Because flower, that means flower can freely move around all she needs to, won't like get stuck on the, can actually approach you guys without hitting the fucking wall, and it's gonna be closer to you a lot anyway.
And what
He
does
also
Life
has the
Pact
highest-
do?
That one means 4 people. I'm gonna double check it. I had it open and then it closed. Damn it.
I just realized eventually.
Okay, so 1 willing creature per level, no 2 of which can be 130 feet apart. So in my case, 5, and I think there's 1. 5, yes, 5 living people, not the dog. There, not affinity for them. Here's what happens. Number 1, stay within 30 feet if possible. Otherwise, it stops working on you. Lasts a minute per level, so 5 minutes. I bind it as a mystical pact. If any target is reduced to fewer than 0 hit points, the target automatically triggers the power of the pact. The triggering target drains 1 hit point from all other targets who have at least 1 hit point and are within 30 feet of the triggering target. These hit points are applied to the trigger target as magical healing. It's the emergency, oh god, I'm dying, save me. So if any of you go down in the negatives for any reason, we will all sacrifice hit points to heal you.
That reminds me, I'm actually supposed to be 1 hit point fewer right now.
Oh yeah, because you're weird healing. Actually, does that count for negative? I guess so.
It does.
If
Any
it's not
other-
from an item, it's penalized, basically.
Any other preparations be made?
I just realized the most annoying thing possible.
What's that?
Gravity bow changes my entire dice structure.
How's that?
Mhm.
It puts me up to a large weapon, basically, in terms of damage.
Yep.
You're D8 normally, so 2D6, yeah?
I'm just gonna have to roll it separately, I guess. Then, yeah.
It's not something you guarantee have all the time at this point, so I don't think
It's a
big
spell
deal.
I know.
I'll make a macro later. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's supposed to be GM only info that shows up at the bottom of the standard attack macro. It includes what the damage die rolls are. So you could just toss another 2d6 at it, and Kusum can subtract the result of the die that he sees.
Wait, what? Toss another 2d6?
Because 1d8 goes at 2d6, doesn't it? Or is it goes to 1d10? I don't remember.
Yeah, it goes to 2d6, but
Yeah.
what would you subtract?
He can see what the d8 rolled.
He's
Toss
saying
your
that
bow.
if you just
Yeah, throw your bow's damage macro. Your attack macro.
Just
pop it.
attack randomly.
So that stuff in gray that Ian can see?
Yep.
It should include the result of the d8.
Yep.
So he can just subtract that out. So toss your normal macro and then throw 2d6, and he just takes care of the difference
Mhm.
without having to rewrite the whole macro.
Or write a different macro.
Or track iterative state between separate macros.
Mm-hmm.
Or just roll the 2d6 and take the goddamn number. Jesus.
That's what we're saying. But anyway, I don't think I need a stone skin button because I can only do it once a day.
Let's open the door and then determine it on your kind of thing.
Hold on. This stone skin lasts for half an hour, so I want to do it before we open the door.
How many? Okay, actually gonna ask the DM this. How many cultists did it sound like? Was it loud enough to be like 5 people?
Oh, bloody hell. We're gonna kill them regardless. Let's just go in.
all you got
Mhm.
was that you recognized 2 distinct voices.
At least 2, and probably some ghouls.
If they're preaching to ghouls, there could be any number of ghouls in there.
Also, ghouls paralyzed. Probably should do the stone skin.
Stone skin is DR10 adamantine.
I know, but if they manage to pap you with a paralyzation, at least you're harder to just murder.
I know, that's why I'm doing it. Last half an hour. It's plenty long enough.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I
I
think
mean,
we're all
I'm
done.
using a spell that lasts 5 minutes. I'm hoping it doesn't count against me from this conversation.
Me too. Open the damn door.
Actually, it lasts 6 minutes. It's a minute per level.
So you want to do your ready bow attack?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
breach
Yep.
there.
Are you going to ready from there, or are you going to move behind Ermengarde and ready?
Fine.
Ermengarde, swap with Flower, and then get behind Flower. Luthland.
I need to be in front.
Why
Not
would I-
Ermengarde, sorry. Honora, swap with Flower, get behind Flower, Luthland. That way you have maximum coverage. There we go.
That doesn't particularly matter.
I prefer not to give them more chance of having soft cover, thanks.
Okay.
Okay, Ermengarde, you opening the door.
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming Lortan's opening his door at the same time?
If it swings inward, then yes, I can shield bash it open.
I thought that didn't matter.
It's also rotting and crumbling, so it really legit does not matter.
Okay. So just open the
That's a
door
cool way to
and
plan your way through it.
There's a power for that.
Inside,
6 disgruntled office people?
No, just a shitload of ghouls.
And 2
Wow.
named people in the back.
That is a big pile of gore and bodies.
So those don't look humanoid. They don't look human, I mean.
yes. So,
Emancipated, maybe.
welcome to the desecrated chapel. The vaulted ceiling of this massive sanctuary reaches nearly 30 feet above you, and there are smashed stained glass windows in narrow bands above the doors. There are 4 angelic statues in each corner of the room, but their faces and wings are cracked and broken, almost beyond recognition. The walls are covered with disturbing shapes and runes that have been scratched into the stone, and the altar sitting against the southern wall has been befouled with grime, filth, and corpses. Tazrak, because you're aware of what to look for, you are very aware that the fiendish scribblings and markings on the wall are prayers sacred to Kabdiri.
Great.
And Lortan, you are aware that these defaced statues and stained glass windows were once, dedicated to Torag, obviously.
Roger that.
Hey, with a ready to action, can I use a swift? Or is it only this one standard?
Just the standard.
Damn it.
I mean, you can use a swift instead of the standard, but you
Well,
can't.
fuck that noise. Fine, I'm gonna try to shoot, I guess, Izek back there? Or
Ilzek.
Lizek?
Ilzek.
I don't know what the... I'm shooting him.
I'm literally telling you the pronunciation, you're ignoring me.
I am. Because he's gonna be dead, and I don't even know his name.
It's true. We don't know, unless they're
I assume
shouting
he's
at me.
not an evil outsider.
No.
And is he still human?
No.
Okay, so I don't get either of those.
Oh, we can confirm they're not demons and they're not humans, just by someone being shot in the face. Weird. Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake, really?
Well,
In fairness, you could still roll it on a d8, so it's not really...
No, of course I could. It's just, god damn it.
I know.
one moment.
I'm playing a rogue, but that's your only source of damage. Christ. Crits something else.
That will hit, yes.
In all fairness, he might have light cover, depending on how tall that is.
He might actually, yeah. How much is light cover difference?
20%. It's the special 20% chance.
It's just the mischance.
And light cover is, I don't know, is it 50% of the body covered? Okay.
I believe
Yeah,
that
something
is-
like that.
Like I said,
Either
yeah.
way, I assume that is like seats that are big enough to cover up to his waist. So
Yes.
They are pews.
Does that mean mist or...
You're
It-
confusing cover and concealment.
Yeah, I think you might
Partial
be.
cover, where more than half the creature is visible, but it's otherwise blocked up, it's +2 to AC.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so does he
concealment
just
is
get hit?
mischance. I knew that was what that was.
Yeah, sorry. Different systems.
You will miss.
Okay.
Well, you hit the pew. Cloing.
You hit the pew.
Pew pew.
And because of
That
that,
shot must have stunk.
Yeah.
Ilzek and Jadis will cry out and direct their ghoul followers to attack you. Roll initiative.
Fun.
When
Damn.
the Borf rolls the best.
It sounded for a moment like we were gonna break out in song.
When the Borf is the best.
That's amore.
Better than the rest, that's amore.
Then you get it. Alright, well, let's get eaten by ghouls.
I mean, I have been playing a 5th edition Bard recently in text, so...
I'm as ready as I'm gonna get.
Yep, sorry, I have a lot of initiatives to roll.
Yeah, wait, I figured. No big deal.
There are 6 ghouls.
Swoopy. They all got that tongue thing going on?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would. It might actually matter, believe it or not. There are very dead that have things like tongue attacks. And that's not fun, because that's a touch attack with paralyzation. And that's not fun. Don't ask me how I know these things. But yeah, seriously, do they actually have those tongues?
It's dramatic license.
Ah, okay.
They are, well, they're not standard ghouls. If anyone would like to make a knowledge religion check, go right ahead.
Alright then.
Hey.
The various religious people in this party, go. Someone will make sense of it.
They're planar or evil outsider, right?
Yes. They're space ghouls.
Yeah, I seriously only have knowledge evil outsider or knowledge human as the things that could ever apply.
Knowledge human, huh?
It's because of ranger bonuses to your favorite enemy.
Knowledge human.
Yeah, because I can't have, like, local. I can
Humans
only...
travel in packs up to 5.
Yeah, pretty much. They call them adventuring parties.
They're known for randomly invading other people's homes and taking their stuff and/or killing inhabitants.
Tazrak,
Yes.
you know one piece of information about them. What would you like? No, sorry, actually, I will tell you. Everyone who rolled is aware of this. These are not normal ghouls. These are dread ghouls.
Aw, poop.
Stronger than
Wait,
normal.
are they wearing helmets?
Yes. No, they have dreadlocks on me.
Dude, I need to watch Dread again. That movie's great.
What would you like to know?
I would like to know, when you say dread ghouls, is that reference to stat, or do they have a special ability outside of normal ghouldom? Because if they have a special ability outside of normal ghouldom,
Both.
goody.
Just ask for special abilities.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. And special abilities, please.
Do you get all of them or just one?
I want the one that's new. I know what a ghoul does.
You generally get the whole section
Sure.
if you unlock a section.
Okay, so their special abilities are disease,
Fun,
ghoul fever,
usually.
and a humanoid who dies of ghoul fever rises as a ghoul,
The usual.
as expected.
Yeah, that's a ghoul.
Command ghouls. As a free action, a dread ghoul can automatically command all normal ghouls within 30 feet as the command undead spell.
Right, they're leader ghoul types.
Yes.
Not a leader ghoul is called a ghast. Anyway.
And create spawn. Any creature killed by a dread ghoul that lies undisturbed till the next midnight rises as a dread ghoul, whether or not they die to the disease.
Interesting. So they spread their disease extremely effectively.
Lortan.
Hmm?
You know 2 pieces of information.
Defenses, please.
What do we call?
I'm not sure how specific I can get with you on this.
The AC itself and any special defenses like immunities and the fact of whether or not they have resistances.
You don't necessarily have to give us numbers on anything except the AC, maybe. But it's just saying they have cold resistance or immunity is, like that.
And I think also their best save, but not more than that.
Yeah.
They have an AC of, where is it? They have an AC of 18.
Okay.
Their best save. Did I tell you which it is, or just what the number is?
Which one it is?
You don't know.
Is will.
Yeah, they're undead. We constitution on them.
They are immune to undead immunity, stuff.
Anything outlandish in that regard?
No.
Okay.
They are immune to the standard undead pool of immunities.
Oh, DR. Do they have any
They do not have any DR, they do have channel resistance.
bugger? This is going to be a little difficult.
So you asked for defenses, anything else? Because you knew 2 things.
Well, we also have the specials, so that's it.
Okay.
Maybe
And
that's why they're
Ermengarde,
attacks,
you
I
know
guess.
1 thing.
Weaknesses?
No, sorry, you know 2 things.
Oh,
Weaknesses?
yeah, I
That's
mean,
basically the only other thing that matters.
I can
And
act their
their
attack.
offensive options, yeah.
Yeah, just to
Sure.
see if they have anything particular going on there.
I'm fairly sure we're going to find that out, but also it's a little cheesy to not treat that as pick the best number of options that the party gets.
Oh, you mean like we wouldn't necessarily know other people know stuff? Good point.
Like the best one of us got 2 things, so as a party we decide 2 things. As opposed to, you know 2 things, and you know 2 things,
Well, that's fine.
and
We
you
can
know
leave
1
it off
thing.
then. Okay.
Mhm. Okay.
Well then,
I
We're
believe
on-
the surprise round was resolved.
surprise round was resolved. Nanor.
Probably gonna wait.
Nanor borfs so hard a laser comes out of her mouth.
That'd be great.
I was actually thinking of having her try something along those lines.
Disintegrate?
She's gonna try to howl and intimidate, like, Ilzek over there.
Ilzek. Okay, you're trying to intimidate.
Yeah,
You're
because the
trying
intelligent
to-
ones aren't mindless.
I forget what the term is. Discourage, right? Something like that.
Demoralize?
Demoralize. That's
Demoralize, yeah.
Or something.
There's just no. This first turn, Nanor has no safe action, basically, unless I want to put her all the way to last, and I don't want to.
Yeah. The good news is we know their strategy. Run in and flail. Flail angrily.
I mean, there's
Nanor
a
has failed.
Yeah, like her chances are low.
Ermengarde.
Mark 4.
Mm-hmm. Do I do something dumb?
I don't
It's
know.
more than 10 feet away from Flower? No.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't care about that. Yeah, I'm gonna do something dumb.
Alright.
So moving 50 feet. As a swift action, using fleet charge, which lets me move my speed and attack. So not like that. Oh, hold on.
I just spacebar it as you go.
Oh right, I still need to make a mythic power macro.
Mm-hmm. And at the end of it, I can, or I think it's actually technically at any point, but I'll do it at the end. Make an attack against that person. Add my tier and ignore DR, but they don't have any. And tier is just 1.
Yep.
So, boink. How do I do not iteratives?
There should be a drop down you can click on.
Mm-hmm. And do all used?
No,
Or-
that's the opposite of that.
Oh, so just leave it at full?
Yeah, full.
Okay. To hit modifier is Bless would have worn off, right?
I believe Bless is a fairly short duration.
Bless, I believe it's 5 minutes, but let me double check.
I think it's been more than 5 minutes.
Yeah, and Neil's likely has. I just want to make absolutely sure that Bless only lasts minute per level, so yes, it is
Yeah.
one off.
Yeah, it's worn
Okay.
off.
But I still get +1 from Wife Hand. and +1 from the fleet charge action. So, bonk. That probably hits, right?
That will hit, yes.
Okay. So I use my move, my swift, and now I'll try to grapple as a standard.
Just slaps upside the head. Bad zombie.
That's a low roll, but is it still good enough?
Checking. It is not.
Okay. So they're a little bit tougher than usual.
As you might expect.
Okay. But yeah, I just rocketed across the room.
You kinda did, yeah. Ghoul number
That
2.
was fast.
Ghoul number 2 now has to decide between going after Ermengarde or the rest of the party.
Clambering over the pew probably causes difficult terrain, so like double movement to get over it, right?
Yeah.
I have no idea how smart those things are.
It's not a matter of how smart they are. If they go in a straight line and it takes it over a pew, it takes 10 feet of movement instead of 5.
Ghouls are not always unintelligent, for the record.
I know. That's why I asked. I don't know if they're intelligent or not.
And in this case,
There's a reason there's a deity of ghouls. They're all just dumb animals. They don't really have a deity.
Yeah, you wouldn't preach to a mindless thing.
it will take its full turn running up to Lorton.
Okay.
Flower.
Possibly fun. Oh, fine. We'll just take the left position. And, doesn't have an ADR, so just something on the head. Yeah. Flump. Did not nice hit.
That will miss.
That's all Flower does.
Ilzek is not grappled.
Yep.
Ilzek,
It just occurred to me that I could have surged, and I forgot.
well,
Life.
Mm-hmm.
Ilzek. One moment. Yeah, okay. Ilzek will 5-foot step away,
Mm-hmm.
and then he will use a scroll that he is holding in his left hand.
Mm-hmm.
No, our loot. Another gone.
Just a moment.
What skill is it to recognize a spell?
Spellcraft, I think.
As it's being cast,
Yeah, is it Arcana or Spellcraft?
that's spellcraft.
Think
To
so.
recognize a spell based on the material components it uses, that's Arcana.
Identifying a spell as it is being cast requires no action, but you must be able to clearly see the spell as it is being cast, and it incurs the same penalties as a perception skill check due to distance, more conditions, and other factors.
Just double checking what your DC on that is. And you rolled. Okay, you are barely able to identify that as he's casting it, which, I mean, you're going to know what the result is in a moment anyway. But now you are aware, before the creature appears, that it was a scroll of Summon Monster 5.
Hmm.
That's worrying.
And
Oh, hold on.
Hmm?
Man.
Scroll. Using a scroll doesn't reduce the casting time.
Or as I know.
No, shouldn't.
yeah,
So it's a full. It's a 1 round cast time, not a full round.
Mm-hmm. There's a difference.
That means next turn it shows up.
right. Yes, fair. So you are aware that he is casting Summon Monster 5.
Kick his ass.
Jadis has a similar looking scroll
God damn it!
and uses it.
Oh!
Stop that! Stop that shit!
This is what I was trying to head off.
Yeah, good
Would
call,
you like
but-
to use spellcraft on this as well?
Sure!
Do you scream, "Oh God, they're summoning demons"?
It is also a scroll of Summon Monster 5.
How surprising!
Well, do you tell us something along the lines of, "Oh God,
No.
demons"? All right, we'll just happen to.
They're summoning more!
Or what?
Right.
It's summoning magic. How the...
Yeah.
Actually, I got a question.
Luthwen knows she needs to interrupt them by making them make concentration
Making them
checks.
full of holes, yeah.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Ghoul number 0.
Lord
He's
Town
close
has
enough to
no
reach me.
range options, so it doesn't matter to him much.
He will not take an AOO, and he will come into range to flail wildly at Ermengarde.
So I do have DR10 adamantine. If it can't do 10 damage, then I don't have to worry about it.
Checking,
It
checking,
probably can do 10
checking.
damage.
If there's this many, they're probably low level.
Oh, so you can still be critical, so that's worth rolling.
Hmm.
They also have effects that will hit you regardless.
Mhm.
It's not one of those games where doing 0 damage negates the riders.
It is.
It is?
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, if
Depends
you
on
do
the
0 damage, you do not get secondary effects.
Yeah, fine, fair enough. But no, they still will probably be able to hurt you, so we'll see.
Yeah, Riders.
Ah, yes, their claws are larger.
Fun.
So it will try to bite you, and it will do nothing. The bite cannot do enough damage to get through your stone skin.
Mm-hmm.
But it will also try to claw you.
Can it attack more than once, even if it already moved?
No, you're correct, but it will try to claw you on the next time it's there, and you can see that its claws are bigger than they should be.
Okay.
Very real chance that they can get through.
Hmm.
Ghoul number 5. Oh, look. It will get as close as possible, but it does not have an attack because of how long it took to get there. Luthwen.
Pew pew.
Hopefully you don't hit the pews.
Pew pew.
If you hit them with pews, that should probably do a decent amount of damage.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by gravity bow. It's a little gravity well.
You fire an arrow into them, and suddenly all the objects in the room are attracted to you. They smash into you.
I assume you're firing at Ilzek.
Yep.
Why isn't that gravity bow? It sounds like a way cooler spell now.
Because that's overpowered as shit.
I don't know. I mean, it depends how fast the object and how big the objects are. It can be useless in some circumstances or great in others.
Regardless.
I want to make this spell now. Excuse me, I'm going to play a wizard.
Alright. This is my mini shot.
Missed.
Damn it.
Son of a...
You can surge. Just as a reminder. It eats next turn swift.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
I believe your surge is currently only a d6. What is the maximum you could get from that?
24.
While they currently have soft cover.
Meh.
Well, you know a 24 missed last time.
Back!
Mm-hmm.
Try again.
Oh, he said it exactly like the thousands of fucking games I played when I was younger and failed at.
Nope.
Oh god.
That might miss.
Well, that's fine. I'm gonna use a swift now.
Then they would.
We're mythic, so
Oh, we can just re-roll out of our pants, right?
no. Distant barrage.
You cannot reroll out of Capan. She has a special ability.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This ignores cover and concealment.
Sure.
God!
You also add your tier, but
Do you add your tier?
Do I?
yes, you do.
Oh
Ignore
yeah. I
cover,
do.
concealment, other than total cover, and add
Yeah,
tier.
it's only a +1.
It's something. And
You
have
are
24
still
hit-
currently missing. Would you like to surge for an immediate?
Yeah, I will do that.
You just rolled
Oh,
like
for
crap.
Motherfucking.
You will hit.
Hooray!
Fine. It also ignores all DR.
So, because of that, you are now aware of exactly what it took to hit their AC, which is 23.
Without cover.
Ugh. My rolls have just gone to. Shit. God.
Hey, you're the first one to actually get damage on him, and at least he'll have to fucking roll concentration or whatever. It's like do mumbo jumbo with scrolls.
Well, 4 and then plus my bonus.
Yes, so you did hit.
Oh yeah, we really need a mythic power expenditure button
Yes,
or
I know.
something.
Yes. I am very aware. Just checking what they have to roll. Right. 10 plus the damage taken plus the level of the spell you're casting. And you dealt 11 damage?
I don't know. I don't know my bonuses because I can't see it. It's 4 plus whatever the.
Right, yes, sorry.
I mean, I'd like to know what that number is.
You have made that scroll go fizzle.
Good. How much
Yeah.
damage is that?
You dealt
dealt
11
11
damage.
Okay.
That's,
Hopefully, I can take care of the other one.
that scroll did fizzle. But only barely. Honora.
Okay. I have no idea what to do.
Don't
Okay.
die.
Let's see.
You've got a fair few targets to choose from.
Yeah.
If they're far away, you use magic. If they're close up, you hit them.
That is kind of how this works.
Yeah, but there's people in the way.
So remember that soft cover, or cover in general, favors whoever it's closest to.
Also, if you happen to use something like magic missiles, they don't give no shit.
Yeah, magic missiles don't give a flying damn. That's why that's useful.
You might want to step over to have better view.
Yeah. Da. Okay. Ermengarde's too far away for an enlarged person, right?
Probably. I moved like 100 feet. With diagonal, so it's only 70 feet away, but...
Yeah, that's probably too far away. Alright.
Yeah, enlarged person is a close range spell.
Yeah, it does be 50 feet.
So, I think
Close
I
is
might as
25.
well use my Wand of Magic Missile 5th level to QQ gold number 2.
QQ?
And I
QQ.
forget the exacts of Magic Missile.
It deals.
So it's a 5th level wand, so it deals 3d4 plus 3 damage.
Yeah.
Yes. Assuming you're firing them all single at the same target.
Yeah,
I
we
will
get this
point
guy
out-
out of the way immediately.
I will point out, the missiles can't miss, and you have a range of 100 feet plus 10 feet per level. You can zap the other skull carrier in an attempt to make him fizzle before I get to him.
Ah,
And Jadis seems they might be female.
Hard to tell with undead sometimes.
They are a
Well,
bit desiccated.
Jadis could be totally a male name in this setting. Just from like a desert area or something.
But
That's
pick
both.
your targets.
okay.
You can choose up to 5 creatures as long as they're no more than 15 feet apart.
Yeah, but I need that many missiles as well.
Yep, you can't shoot 5 targets with 3 missiles.
If you figure that out,
Hey,
Trick.
on your recommendation, I think I'll shoot all 3 of them at Jadis with the intent to fizzle thing.
Sure, roll 3d4 plus 3.
Ba-da-ba-da.
It's not bad.
That is the same damage as Caleb with the single arrow, so yes.
And you actually hit, unlike me, who just kept missing.
Unfortunately, their concentration check does succeed and they continue casting.
Good.
But I can hit them next time, so we'll see.
Any rudes?
Ghoul number 1.
Number 1.
I'm number 1.
You will get an
That
AOO.
does. Yeah. So.
Clothesline it.
We are number 1, except it's all played by ghouls,
I mean, that's what he'd have to be now.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
That will hit.
Probably works. Yep. Not much damage though.
Not much. This ghoul will try to claw at you.
I doubt it has adamantine claws.
It does not, but it will hit.
Some damage?
And it rolled max, so it will do 11 damage. Which
Okay.
gets reduced down to 1.
Mm-hmm.
For that tiny poke. Like,
But
it's-
that does mean I have to make the fort save, probably.
You have multiple things to save for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, first give me a fort save.
Fine. Unless it's some stupidly high DC.
No.
It is not. You're fine.
Okay.
And... Yep, another fort save. Oh!
Uh-oh.
Okay. Am I a ghoul now?
No, the first one was the disease. You are now paralyzed.
Oh.
Well, that is unfortunate because you don't get extra saves against paralysis.
That one's pretty fucking bad. Alright, I'm coming.
Ghoul number 3. Can get in to just barely hit you. But it will miss.
Even with dexterity 0?
Oh, actually, yeah, you're correct. Yeah, no, it'll hit, but... That is not max
Paralysis.
damage.
Paralysis makes you immune to fire damage, right? Honorak, get a fireball in there.
It does
Yeah.
not roll max damage, so it does not hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
Ghoul number 4.
Now you're a statue.
Cannot attack, but it is here. Lortan.
Okay,
That's
two
kinda like-
ghouls right in front of us. Lovely.
If you could clear them, that'd help.
I really need this paralysis off me.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Oh, yes, one moment.
Hmm?
Just a second.
Okay.
You are paralyzed for 2 rounds.
Well, it's-
So until her
wait.
turn on round 3.
Wait,
right?
wait, wait. Is this paralysis considered a disease effect?
1 second.
Oh,
No, it is not.
Okay, because I totally forgot. I'm fucking immune to diseases.
Oh yeah, you are.
Cool.
So you don't have to worry about the ghoul fever, but yeah.
neat.
Okay. I probably do actually need to worry about keeping these guys out of the others behind me. So I will hold the line here with Flower. And.
Interlock shields.
Pardon?
Interlock shields. Shield wall.
Yep, interlock shields and. Double check that I'm not thinking the wrong spell. I am not. Burning Hands.
Oh, the classic. I'm
Burning
gonna hit one though
hands.
with that.
Fortunately, it maxes at 5d4.
Actually, this is stupid, but you could hit both of them.
I am. It's a cone.
Oh, right. Never mind. You. Doesn't the cone go 1 square, then 2 square? I don't know anymore.
Yeah, but you can point it in any direction.
Did
So
you say
That's right. You
4d4?
could just.
5d4.
5d4. Okay.
Yeah, that. Right. I'm always forgetting cones are weird. You like stick your hand
And
out.
they can halve with a DC 15 reflex.
Sure.
Unfortunately, being a level 1 spell, it doesn't set them on fire if they fail.
The second ghoul will have it.
Good for it.
Okay.
Let's see here. I couldn't 5-foot step through the diagonal of the wall even if I wanted to, so
Yep.
standard. No, and I can't even fall defense as a move, can I? I'm good.
Tazrak.
Oh boy. Hold on. Well, I can make it, but this is gonna suck.
Can you run through them?
They can hit me a bunch, but I'm pretty fucking short, so you tell me.
Oh yeah, there is a rule about smaller characters moving through occupied spaces, isn't there?
I don't remember it. I'm risking it for a biscuit. I gotta save her.
Tazarek, roll your acrobatics.
I don't know what that is.
You want to make a tumble check.
Yeah, that's the thing. You have
Oh,
to make
that
a
I know.
tumble check.
Alright, so Dex then. Not great. Here's hoping. Didn't do well.
So if you beat the highest CMD among them +5, then you take no AOs.
I don't. They're gonna smack me. I've accepted this fact.
Yeah, you're getting smacked.
I'm well aware of that. I'm just hoping I make it.
Does
I
that
am-
get you into range at least?
Yes, if I get here, dead on the way there, I can save Ermengarde's butt. So that's
Okay.
why I'm doing it. Because
Right.
Ermengarde is super dead if I don't do this.
I mean, kind of.
Oh, right, Ian.
Yes?
This stone skin can only absorb 150 points of damage, so
Okay,
um,
I'll keep that in mind.
Just count up everything she's taken, -1, because 1 got through.
well, attacks twice, I think, and then 1 was the 11, so 10 points there,
Uh-huh.
and then whatever.
I'll keep track of it. I'll let you know.
It's unlikely they'll actually punch through it. by the
It's
time
very
it- but we'll
unlikely.
see.
Mhm.
It can happen, so we'll see. So the first question is, do the ghouls kill me on the way there?
You're
I get
very
one
lucky
swing each.
that he did not confirm this crit,
Yay!
and the other one missed.
Hooray! Alright, well. Oh boy.
Okay. You're going to take 4 damage.
Okay, that's not the problem.
Please roll me a constitution check.
Before I do that, I'm going to see what I can spend surges on to make this possible.
So a surge lets you add 1d6 to any d20 roll, even after you know the result.
Is there anything better I can do with it, though, before I know the result? Don't...
It doesn't do anything if you use it beforehand, so just wait to see if you need it.
Yeah, I'm just checking to make sure.
This is your Constitution check for ghoul fever.
Yeah, oh boy.
You have a +6 modifier, which is
Give me
decent.
5 levels, so I'm immune to this shit. Actually, I have higher than that because of the aura going up, which I was in when this happened. If that makes sense.
Yes.
So that's another 2 from protection from evil, and then my base of 6, so plus 8. And here we go. So I'll just add 2 to this. Oops. Oh, that didn't work.
Yep. You are diseased. Congratulations.
I'll solve it later.
Just look at him. He's already diseased.
Okay, fuck you. I am being the most heroic son of a bitch in this room.
Well, you're gonna have some unfortunate news.
Heroic or stupid?
There's
We are giving him bonuses for protection from evil, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, you suffer 2 con damage and 1 dex damage.
I'll live. Actually, literally. Hold on, I'll do the damage real quick. Where is that button?
No, I'm already doing it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, never mind. I actually will live through that. Those 2 scores can, unlike most kobolds, I can kind of take that.
But the thing is, my 2 con damage reduces your fort save by 1.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Your con is now currently 10, and your dex
Yeah,
is
which
currently
is-
11.
So it's kind of evening out thanks to the buff. Alright, let's do this.
Yep. Second fort save.
Oh, please, God. Thank you, God.
That's
You
gonna
are
be fun.
not paralyzed.
That's all I care about.
Congratulations.
Because I'm going to spend that
Congratulations.
third to use Inspired Spell and cast Remove Paralysis on Ermengarde.
What does Inspired Spell do exactly?
It lets me fart. I spend a surge to fart any spell I know out at 2 levels higher than normal, which is why I can reach her from here.
Oh, I
Okay.
see. So what does
This
it
is
do?
like the
removes
Inspired Spell
paralysis?
allows me to choose a spell that I can normally cast, just any spell, just any on my entire list, just whatever. As long as it's in my caster level, I can do it.
Okay.
It's counted as 2 caster levels higher than normal, and takes a Mythic Surge, and that's it.
And you're casting
I can
which?
Mythic Power,
remove
not Mythic Surge. Mythic Surge is a specific ability.
specific power. Mythic. I use point of Mythic Power to do that. Also, I'm just using Remove Paralysis. It's literally the go away
Okay.
paralysis
Yeah.
spell.
You remove her paralysis.
Yeah.
So in an amazingly heroic gesture, the fucking kobold just draws up his fucking skirts, dashes underneath everyone's legs, ducks by a pair of ghouls, and just reaches out with his fucking power to save her life. You're goddamn welcome.
Yeah.
Naynor.
I had to fucking roll
Burf!
dirt to get this
Burf.
disease off. And now I'm in the middle of this room. God, I'm fucked.
So, overrun attempt.
Bark, 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 bark.
Can you do that through allies?
It's just
I-
part of a move action.
Okay.
Yeah, it is part of, so it's not the entirety of it. So, yeah, I
Mhm.
guess. Well, that was one of the more tense moments of my life.
I think she does it.
She does it.
So it's prone now?
It's
It is
prone.
prone.
I believe she still takes an AOO from
From
the other
other
one.
yes.
though.
That will hit, I think.
Remember protection versus evil, plus
It
2
will not
AC.
hit.
Yeah.
Actually, that's her.
That's her movement.
That's her move
That's her
action,
move,
right?
yep.
Yeah. Go ahead. Are you gonna bite at the one that's down?
Huh?
Go for the face.
Birth.
That might actually hit because it is prone.
Because it is prone, that will hit, and that ghoul will be dead permanently.
Birth.
Good job.
I think the word is destroyed.
Yeah.
obliterated,
Tear its head off. Doesn't matter.
ascended to a lower plane.
You don't ascend to a lower plane.
There's you.
Ermengarde.
No, you go all the way up until you loop.
Yeah, see.
So, I was checking the rules. Grappling someone makes them test for concentration at 10 plus CMB plus
Oh yeah,
Spell
you
level?
grab one of these guys. They're tough.
So yeah, 12 is my maximum damage, whereas 12 is just my CMB. So 5-foot step and attempt to grab.
Yeah, I'm just trying to check. Can you actually 5-foot step between 2 enemies?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, sure. Go ahead then.
It's weird, but yeah.
So attempting to grapple duties.
Kill me with your body.
I think I win.
Please tell me she wins. Oh no.
Yes, in this case, you do win.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. That's my standard action. I will then spend my move action to
You already
5-foot step.
It's
Yes.
a free action.
She still has a full action, basically.
Yep. So standard to grapple, and then move to grapple thanks to greater grapple.
Just grab him in a pair of headlocks.
okay.
Ah!
Is it straight to pin or damaging?
I'm just going straight to pin. I'm gonna surge on that one. Oh,
Okay.
well, tell me if I win first. You're at -4 dex.
Yes, that will win.
Okay, then I don't need to surge. So I pin it.
Guess we just need to be fighting some dragons so she can't pin everything.
If I
Or
get high enough
oozes.
level, I can pin dragons.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, an ooze might actually do the trick.
Oozes, I can't do anything about.
Yeah, oozes are kind of ridiculous.
Flatten this cube time?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You open the door, it's dark. I try to step in, you hit the black jelly and die.
What is your CMB, Odin?
12.
Okay.
So you need to check when I grapple you and when I pin you.
Yeah.
I'm not ending my turn until I know the outcome of that, because I can still do something.
First concentration check passed.
Mm-hmm.
Second one was not. The spell does fizzle.
Okay, so I don't need to use my swift action to punch you while you're down.
Stop that.
Yeah.
Lucky
always punch
you.
The other guy.
Because I'm going to point out on the list for Summon Monster 5 is something you have fought before. Namely, Babao, which you fought while you were superpowered.
Yeah, those things have a really nasty special ability with the slime covering their bodies.
Mm-hmm.
I can't grapple those.
Uh-huh.
Not
Yeah, you
without
can,
the
just-
power of the ward stones.
Mm-hmm.
So then, Ghoul 2 is dead. Flower.
He's
Destroyed.
also dead.
Well, yes,
He's
but
just he's dead, not destroyed.
Also, Ghoul 4 is dead, and Ghoul 1 is dead.
you get a car.
But
Flower
not
flowers.
Ghoul 2.
Probably wasn't a successful flower, unfortunately. She's from 17, it's weird.
Because it is not prone, that will not hit.
Clap. Alright. Life.
Ilzek is not grappled.
Nope. And is probably somewhat upset.
5-foot
Yeah.
step away. Though actually, you can't take AOs while you're grappling, can you?
I can because I'm a fucking Totori.
Ah, fine. Whatever.
They just start throwing limbs out at people randomly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Leg. Either way, the summon goes off at the very start of your turn, regardless of her input.
Well, there is no summon to happen.
Because it fizzled.
Yeah.
This is the first one.
Yeah, both have been fizzled.
We success.
Oh. Oh, okay, cool. I was expecting my butt to get handed
We
to me.
stopped
Alright.
both, thanks to your intervention.
Praise.
So running in like that was totally the right move.
What is
yeah.
this unarmed strike you just did?
AOO, because I can still take it while grappling.
It was a 5-foot step out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad.
He shuffled. He
Yeah,
saw you
just-
rearing your leg back to
dirt,
kick his
dirt.
ass. Leg is rearing up
Um,
like a scorpion.
He is going to cast something. Anyone who would like, go for spellcraft. Profession Herbalist does not apply, Odin.
But I've been rolling so well.
You know that there's a kind of moss that grows on these things, armpits? I'm out of jokes, okay?
Luthwen, you are aware that he just cast on himself. I believe it's only on himself, given what's going on there. Yep. He just cast Protection from Law.
Well, that does apply to me.
Yes.
That does not apply to me.
Doesn't apply to me either, weirdly.
Jadis is pinned, which I believe means they can only take attempts to get out of that pin.
They can take any purely mental actions.
Okay.
So they can think about how fucked they are.
I mean, if they have supernatural powers, like if I touch you, you turn into like mummy rot, then nothing stops them from mummy rotting you to death. It's just
They use their psyker power and their head explodes.
pretty much. I mean, we don't know what
They
they
use
can
their
do.
psychic power so that when their head explodes, the shrapnel from the skull pierces your eyes.
One moment.
I mean, that's pretty much how psychers work.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just FYI, the only spells that can be cast while pinned are those without somatic components and those whose material components, if any, you already have in hand. Even if you can cast such a spell, you need to make a concentration check at DC 10 plus CMB plus spell level to even try.
So basically, you just need a still spell and be a sorcerer.
They are going to attempt to cast something. Will it
Oh,
work?
alright.
It will not.
Yeah, okay.
Fuck you.
That's literally what happens. They try casting, Ermengarde yells, "Fuck you!" in their ear, and they fail.
Teo, I'm getting serious Varg vibes right now. Is this what it was like for you when Varg would run into a room and just pin the caster? Teo. Yoshi.
Yo.
I wanna ask you a question.
Sorry, try again.
Alright. Is this what it was like when Varg would run into a room and just pin the caster immediately and there's jack shit they can do about it?
Not usually, because I think most of the times I threw a caster at you, I threw more than one.
Which is also what
And
I've
it was... Yeah, but it was, they weren't clumped up.
I just
And I
remember
think
very, at very low level actually, before he became a crocodile even. Underground room, there was some person's like brother or something, and they were a caster, and they were in this ritual thing, and he just ran in the middle of the room, grappled the person, and just laid on the floor, and that was his entire contribution.
Yes, and that worked as intended. Although that fight was never meant to be driven by that caster, it was meant to be driven by the other cultists of Lamashtu.
I don't know, I'm just getting this vibe that maybe that tactic wasn't as like brilliant as I thought, stupid brilliant as I thought it was.
Ermengarde,
Mm-hmm.
please take an AOO. Unless you not to, I suppose.
I'm gonna do it. Not wrong button. Oh, this has the wrong damage die on it.
Does it?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a D8.
Go ahead and roll
What's
it.
it have?
So 3 plus 4.
Oh,
So
because
it's
it's your
7
7
anyway.
not your unarmed.
Yeah, because I have the ability now to deal my unarmed damage with a Cestus.
Right, sure.
It's different because the Cestus is also magical, so it has a +1 enhancement bonus to attack and damage.
Well, you have hit, and you punch that ghoul upside the head as it runs past, and now it is going to try and claw at you.
Mm-hmm.
Please make your saves.
Well,
One of
it needs
those
to roll
will
max
hit.
damage before I care.
And it will roll max damage.
Son of a bitch!
Fucking. Too
So-
bad I don't have a panic button to increase my AC in a pinch. I missed that from when I played a Blood Rager.
You take 1 damage,
Mm-hmm.
and please make me a single fort save because you're immune to disease.
There
You're
we
fine.
go.
Okay.
You're so fine.
Ghoul number 5 is going to
God
step in
damn
and
it.
try the same thing.
This is just
Do we
stupid.
really need to get over there?
I mean,
Yeah,
on
a
the
little
one
bit.
hand, this is effective because they are beating a wall. On the
It
other
will
hand,
also roll max damage.
Yeah,
What
but
the fuck?
The wall is crumbling. That's the problem.
why
Please
is the
roll a
wall
fort
losing?
save.
Because this is a lot of damage.
Son of a bitch!
Is 13 good enough? If not, I still have my surge.
It is not good enough.
Okay, have to surge then.
Come on.
So no swift action next turn.
That is
Yeah.
not
14
good
good
enough.
Damn it.
You are paralyzed.
Yay! Though, if I'm paralyzed while pinning someone,
That's a good question.
Yeah, you can't move. You're on top of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they just can escape out of you, though.
She's not going to be able to... Yeah, she now has Dex 0, and she's not going to be able to take her maintain grapple action at the start of her next turn.
Yeah,
unless I get
Unless you get
yeah.
Released.
I mean, if you were
Lose
somehow giant or something, we can make an excuse. But
I'm just incredibly happy that the one you failed was the last one because they would have coup de grace your butt.
okay, I don't like this, but I'm gonna probably just need to shoot Ghoul 4 to get him out of our way so we can actually go help.
That would be nice.
Mini shot.
Nice.
It is dead.
Yeah.
Extreme critical.
Annihilated.
It is dead. It falls over. I believe you have more attacks that you can now transition to other targets.
I
will
do.
point out that Ghoul 1 and Ghoul 3 can attack me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'll go after Ghoul 1.
Go right ahead. How many
What?
shots do you still have?
Characters don't have in-character knowledge of the initiative order.
Yeah. How many shots do you
Actually,
still
if
have?
I'm being fair, he's right. I would shoot the caster that's standing.
Yeah, and
Target priority for her is to take that out.
Regardless, how many shots do you still have?
Considering I did not rapid fire on that one, I have 1.
Okay.
take a shot.
You know,
Fire
you could
away.
probably see that I'm paralyzed and see that some of the other ghouls haven't swung
You're
yet.
pinning someone on the ground behind a pew. I actually don't think I can.
Yeah, this is kind of my problem. Also, I don't know. My character doesn't know necessarily you're paralyzed. He's going to move forward and probably find out. Probably.
I mean, you're going to move forward to assist her anyway. The question is, do you go after the spellcaster who already just cast something, or do you hit the ghouls who are gathering around Ermengarde and beating on her?
I mean, that we can see because the fists are going up and down. Like, we can pretty much surmise what's going on there.
Fine, I'll shoot.
Well,
Well, it doesn't fucking matter, does it?
Shoots the ceiling.
And I've already swifted from last turn as an immediate, so I can't
Yep.
do anything else.
alright. Honora.
There is no ceiling. The arrow actually hits the army.
Nice.
Yeah, I've killed a
Wait, army?
soldier.
No.
Okay.
This is
Just
where you
hear-
want to start
hear the
zapping
Wilhelm
some-
scream.
I'm assuming that's what happened to this guy who got double critted into oblivion. I don't even know what happened with that arrow.
I just need to decide which of the many targets around Ermengarde I should pew pew.
The answer is all of them.
Or you could try and hit all of them, yes. Do you have anything AoE?
Are you a sorcerer? What happened to Fireball?
Honestly, Fireball is preferable to what I'm currently dealing with.
Fireball is better than Coup de Grace.
Yeah, Fireball's better than Coup de Grace by quite a stretch.
What level spell is Fire?
Third level
Third?
spell, Fireball, it's Fireball.
Well, I only went to second level.
Did you multi-class?
Yeah.
Oh, she's going Dragon. What's
She's going
it?
Dragon.
Oh yeah, she's 1 spell level behind right now.
Shouldn't she still have third level spells though? Because you have to be fifth
No,
level multi
6 levels when you get as a sorcerer.
Yep.
Oh right,
So
'cause sorcerer. Damn it.
So,
Got anything else?
I mean, I think she has Scorching Ray or something.
I mean, that'd help.
I got Scorching Ray.
Pick a target.
Yeah.
You definitely want to probably walk into the room though.
Yeah.
You could also magic missile 2 different targets.
Helena, what special ability did you get as an Archmage?
Let me have a look-see. I think Mythic Spellcasting.
That's not...
No.
No.
I'm talking about... So, Archmage Arcana, your 3 choices are Arcane Surge, Mage Strike, and Wild Arcana. Honestly, Wild Arcana, yeah, that one's strictly better. Unfortunately, you don't need to have it on your spells known, but it does need to be a spell that you can cast. So you can't do Fireball because you don't have 3rd level. However, the entire Sorcerer Wizard spell list, 2nd level and under, is open to you. Because you don't need to have it as a spell known.
Oh, that just gives me far too many options.
Well, there's a
your-
few.
What's your movement speed, Helena?
30, I believe. Yep. 30 feet.
Okay, I found a spell for you.
Go. I assume I should get over here.
I'm wondering if we're looking at the same one.
It's just a spell. It's not necessarily the best one.
Because you're just going
Or
for,
you could just.
if you're just going for damage to try and kill things before they can hit you, that there's stuff like Flaming Sphere.
Well, she already has Scorching Ray if she just needs to kill a single thing.
Flaming Sphere can hit multiple. Is why I bring it up.
Yeah, Scorching Ray, you do get extra rays, but not at current level.
Yeah, I guess with Flaming Spear, she could hit 2 of them in a row.
Fire Breath would do a cone of fire that deals 46 points of fire to every creature in the area.
It's not long range enough. Flaming Spear,
Burning Arc.
that's the one I linked. So because if you use Wild Arcana, you treat your caster level as 2 higher. So you are a 5th level caster right now, you'd be 7th level. So the first target you hit would take 76 points of damage. Then the next one would take 3, and the next one would take 1.
Would you like to do that, Helena?
It sounds like a good thing to do.
Sure. Who is your first
So-
target?
Wait,
I will
hold on
point
one
out-
second. What's your bloodline?
Dragon.
What energy descriptor did you take?
She has the weird one, doesn't she?
Yeah,
has
but it gave
The
me
different
acid.
Arcana. Oh.
Hold on, repeat that?
It gave me acid.
Okay,
Nightmare
so this
Dragon.
won't help you. Also, that does mean that... Doesn't she get access to that spell list?
Regardless, are you casting Burning Arc?
Burning one.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. So you're using one of your mythic power, of
Yep.
which you have what, 5 at this level?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Tier, technically.
Yep. So, who are you targeting first?
Remember, it's Ghoul 1 and Ghoul 3 that you need to kill.
You can target
Okay.
3 enemies.
1 and 3.
And
So I think I'll make 1 my first enemy, then 3 second,
then
then maybe 5.
okay.
So 7, then etc.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a 7d6, then a 3d6, then a 1d6.
A 3d6 or
7, 3, 1.
Separately.
Yeah.
76 first.
yes, I get it. It's just that for a moment there I thought it was -3 instead of being half.
Go ahead.
7.
They do have reflex for half, and the DC for the secondary bolt is 2 lower than the DC of the first.
The first ghoul will melt.
Yay!
Cool.
The second ghoul will not.
Ooh.
5th ghoul gets burnt a bit.
Oh, you have his attention. Probably.
Ghoul 1 is dead. I need to press the push talk button. Helena, was that a swift action to do that?
That was a swift action, so you still have a standard.
You still have a standard.
So you can zap the Ghoul 3 if you wanted. The magic missiles.
That sounds like a good thing to do.
Probably.
Probably.
Or Scorching Ray?
Or Scorching Ray.
Or Scorching Ray.
I'm gonna pew pew.
As in magic missiles?
Yep.
Okay, that ghoul falls over onto the altar.
Praise.
Yay.
Now, Imrangard just has to worry about next turn getting coup de grace.
Mm-hmm.
Lortan.
All right. Let's see here.
Shuffle.
Greater teleportation and then prismatic wall.
Followed by
Good
a
joke.
quicken to meteor swarm.
Oh, he's gonna cast quicken time stop first.
Yeah, then we'll take a stop for Wish.
And then we'll summon Pun Pun.
All right, Jadis is only prone, and Ilzek has been hit, but not badly, right?
So Jadis is pinned, not prone. There's a difference.
Okay.
Jadis
Yeah,
is currently
uh,
pinned, will not be the next time it gets to their turn.
Mhm.
Yep. Okay.
Unless I get unparalyzed.
Sure.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. Okay. You know, I actually think that a repeat will be the best strategy here. "20 foot to there, double checking my measure. Yep, that's in range. Oh, I actually can't move it. Ian, I stored the Chain of Perdition off at the edge of the map. If you could bring that in beside Ilzek, pretty please. North of Ilzek.
Ta-da. The Chain of Perdition.
And goddammit, I can't have the tooltip explaining the spell and push to talk going at the same time. So hold on just a second.
Sure.
Alright, the chain is not capable of doing a grapple, only a, trip, drag, reposition, or dirty trick, blind. We're gonna go for that one.
Chain's back.
Lash him across the eyes. Try to make it so he can't do anything useful next round he gets. I
What
don't
is it
know if the
against?
if I think a dirty trick is just against CMD.
Yeah, it's a combat maneuver.
No, it's dirty trick blind. That isn't a combat maneuver.
Dirty tricks are technically combat maneuvers, but
They are, yeah.
They're their own. Okay, they're their own sub type. Okay.
Yes.
So the condition lasts for 1 round, and for every 5 by which your attack exceeds CMD, it lasts 1 additional round. The penalty can always be removed if the target spends a move action.
That will not
okay.
succeed, however.
Is this something I can toss a surge at? Technically, it's my spell.
I don't know. Let me look.
Yeah, 1 second.
So the wording is, you can expend 1 use of mythic power to increase any d20 roll you just made. It does not say on the behalf of a companion or a summoned creature or
in
whatever.
this case, it is the chain making the roll. It's
Yeah,
using
the
your
chain
stats,
can
but it's-
perform the. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then I suppose that fails as it does. Let's see.
My
That
arrow
was.
performs the damage.
Ugh.
We'll have a discussion about what's the name agency in role playing games maybe some other time. However, Just double checking that I don't have any interesting swifts that I can apply here.
Whatever swift you got from your mythic path. I don't know.
Are you?
That's not
Hierophant?
useful once I'm already in combat.
Are you a Hierophant or? Well, what did you take?
I am. Path is Guardian.
Guardian. Okay.
My abilities are Sudden Block and Instantaneous Armamentarium.
Hmm.
Which is a delicious mouthful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But basically, I can stride straight out of the bath and summon my armor and weapons to me,
Good.
or I can use power in order to, let's see here. Yeah, give an adjacent ally or myself +1 AC, and the foe must roll twice and take the lowest. And then I get to make a return attack, ignoring all DR.
Does this mean that Lord Ten just runs around naked now because he can?
No, but, well, needs must.
In any case,
In any case, I have no useful swift or free actions to take. Carry on, Tazrak.
Save me.
I'm coming.
do you
Oh,
have
God,
another
God.
cure paralysis?
I always have a
Surge
cure
again,
paralysis. Yeah,
Or
I
the-
always.
The fancy one, whatever it's called.
Yes, I use a mythic power.
So that's
to,
2 out
for
of your
an inspired
5.
spell to do it again. While screaming expletives in various languages.
There you go. You're no longer paralyzed, Ermengarde. I believe that is that a swift for you to do though?
Yes.
Standard. Well, is it? Swift?
It's a Swift. Mm-hmm.
No. Are they all swifts by nature?
I think so. Yes.
Divine spell list. Spell caster. Tiny spellcaster. Does not expend anything. Doesn't say anything about being a swift, but I guess if they're swift by
So
default,
if you
it stays
look
that
at
way.
the,
I mean, that's how you cast it last turn because you moved further than your actual movement.
My movement's 30. I moved for 30.
Oh, you're short. You move fast for a short one.
No, that is a standard action for him.
Yeah, it is a standard action. It is just you pull your. It's an ace in the hole. I use my standard action to goddamn spell I want to do.
Yeah. That one for him is a standard. It's not a swift.
And yes, kobolds are fast, and I'm wearing mithril armor, so I are the fast. Yes, so that is my turn. Save
Nanor.
you again.
Fourth.
And I are the slow.
Yeah, can't help you with that one.
Overrun.
Overrun, Borf! Technically stopping here until I know for certain.
Go ahead and roll.
Barf!
Okay.
I wanted to go in this room and channel energy to control some undead, and I spent the last 2 turns unfreezing your silly ass.
Ilzak, yep, is knocked down.
Does Nanor have greater overrun?
No, it's improved.
Okay, probably still takes the AOO from the ghoul then.
Yes.
Probably.
Mm-hmm. Because move through Ilzak space.
Julio.
Nanor needs to make con checks.
Yeah, poopy.
Give me a con check. Okay, you are not diseased. Give me another one. You are
No.
paralyzed.
4!
So that
Okay.
attack does not go through.
I am not unparalyzing doggo until
Four.
after combat.
4!
Oh, God damn it.
Paralyzed for 4 rounds.
4!
Fucking fine.
Ermengarde.
I'm gonna go through all my goddamn mythic power again. Because you lot can't make a fucking fort safe.
Alright, so,
You still
Rolling.
pinning them.
Yeah, it's
rolling
still
the
hit there.
damage.
And you know, by the way,
Okay.
it's not threatening because it does not count anymore.
Dog statue.
Nanor dove underneath Ilzek to trip them, then was scratched by a ghoul and fell over just ramrod.
Yeah,
stiff.
just going.
Hold on. This is just actually just completely wrong. The damage should be 1d8 plus 5 because base die is 1d8, strength of 4. Oh no, it should be 6 then. Because so strength of 4, enhancement bonus of 1, and I get +1 to attack and damage if I'm using my wife's hand, which
Mhm.
obviously this is on.
Sure.
So 1d8 plus 6 should be the damage. We'll fix that afterward.
Sure.
Okay. And rolling to damage again, because I can. I'm assuming he's not out.
Not
It
yet.
says this is the house for your wife, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Well, like a dress, really.
I think that's still okay.
Yep, go ahead.
Are they out now?
They crumble to dust, actually.
Good. Alright. Well, let's see. I'm gonna take my 5-foot step over where it was,
Sure.
just because I kind of want to give the dog some moral support, since I can't really do anything else.
Ghoul 2 is dead. Flower.
Well, Lortan, you're gonna have a buddy. Flower is not any faster.
Is there a straight line that you can run? Because,
No.
oh yeah, you were,
She was here.
No, there-
There's no straight lines.
yeah.
The only
Ilzek
straight line
will
would just
stand
be
up.
where she is anyway.
Still have focus.
Standing up provokes.
Yes, it does.
Except not from Nanor. Sad dog.
So, I need to check something. And that is whether Stunning Fist works on undead.
What
Uh,
exactly does
Fist.
Stunning Fist do?
Stun.
Okay, constructs, oozes, plants, undead, incorporeal creatures, and creatures immune to critical hits cannot be stunned, so I don't need to bother.
Okay.
But I will still take the AOL.
Nice.
Okay.
Break his leg.
I'm gonna roll that damage separately because it has the wrong stuff in it.
Sure.
So it's just the die itself that gets rolled twice?
Yeah.
And your modifiers.
Oh, okay. So it's
So-
just 2d8 plus 10 then?
Yeah.
Or at
Yeah,
12?
It's only precision damage and certain modifiers that don't get included in crit mult.
Things like sneak attack.
Also, FYI, I have been summoned, so I need to go soon.
Okay.
Mhm.
You've been summoned.
Ilzek crumbles to dust.
Yeah. So I figured.
These things were not very tough, were they? Well, they had the IAC, but they weren't like.
Ghoul
HP
0.
bulky.
Odin, you provoke an AOO. Because it is going to run.
Can only take one. I don't have combat
Oh, yeah.
reflexes.
Okay. So it will run through this door and close it behind it. You're laughing, but this isn't actually a good result for you.
No,
just
because
hilarious
there's
to
probably
think about.
someone in there,
It's just
probably
really,
reporting to a superior.
It's just so funny to. Okay,
Oh
the
wait, can
superior
the
didn't notice
chain
this.
take an AOO?
It cannot.
Okay.
It's just
Ghoul
so
number
funny.
5.
Number- There's superior in there. He knows we're here. 2.
This just sucks because Nanor has combat reflexes and trip and all sorts of things that'd be good for this.
I just imagine this school just leaping over that fucking pew and just like gutting it for the door.
Tazrak, please make me a constitution check.
yeah. Constitution check. What? Even fortitude save, right?
Yeah, sorry.
Yes.
Fort save.
That and then the other one.
Okay, you're
Oh,
fine.
All right, flexing. I flex all over this fool.
I didn't take force saves. I took con checks.
Yeah, that was a mistake. That was a mental typo.
Well, it still would have failed, I
Still
think.
would've
The
failed,
second
yeah,
one,
yeah.
right?
Luthwen, you have one target still in the room.
I shoot at the target.
Oh god, fucking zombies.
That does connect. You rolled literally minimum damage, but you know.
Ah, she's got more nervous. Besides, she needs to. Yeah.
Mini shot, so
It is
that's
dead.
yeah.
Okay. And then we can call it there for now because the
You
next
were out
steps
of
are going to
initiative.
be complicated, right?
Hit
Yeah.
level 7, right?
You are out of initiative. Tayo, you are free to go.
Did we hit level
Bye,
7?
Tayo. It's great seeing
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Catch you all later.
Damn it.
Yep. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye, Tayo.
Well, this was unusually like exciting and dramatic. I feel.
Only because the
Wow.
ghouls got lucky 3 times.
Yeah.
Dude, you realize how bad that sounds? This session was unusually exciting and dramatic. Oh,
I know what he
alright.
means.
I know too. It's just like, wow.
Butthole. You know what I mean.
Also,
Hugs.
Also, I want you to imagine how bad that would have been for Ermengarde if she didn't have Stone Skin.
Yeah.
Or if
That
I
would've
wasn't
been really bad.
around.
Yeah, you'd probably be dead right now.
Of course, if
honestly.
she didn't have stone skin, I hope she wouldn't have ran in there.
No, I would not have done that if I didn't have Stone Skin.
Yeah.
Can I just assume that Nanor's fine?
It's last
we'll
4
get
rounds,
we'll get
right?
to that with the next session because Tayo's not here.
Okay, but
might have to
she passed
burn
the
another
disease
surge.
test, so just unparalyze her.
I'm sorry.
She passed the disease chest,
Yeah.
so I just a paralyzer was for 4 rounds. I assume the combat's over.
Yeah, combat's over. everyone.
Then just unparalyze her.
4 rounds is 24 seconds.
That might be
So-
long enough for us to just get because that one went in that door for a reason.
Yeah, but once you drop initiative, you can kind of just assume that stuff's ended.
Uh-huh.
We need a little bit of time to regroup and stuff.
Yeah. I was gonna go over and
Just leave things
squat
where
on
you
my
are
guard.
because we're going to just rejoin when we're with Tayo again.
Ian, you have been keeping track how much damage Stone Skin